أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله.
أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله.
أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله.
أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله.
حي على الصلاة.
اللهم لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العظيم.
حي على الصلاة.
اللهم لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله.
حي على الفلاح.
اللهم لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله.
حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر.
الله أكبر. الله أكبر.
لا إله إلا الله.
لا إله إلا الله رب استعدت أن الصلاة قائمة على سيدنا محمد وصل وفينا بعث الله محمد وبعد إنك لا تخرج من حضرة بالله ربنا بالإسلام دينا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. ما شاء الله رب العالمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. إنه من يهديه الله فهو المهتدي ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله وصفيه من خلقه وحبيبه. أشهد أنه قد بلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة ومع الغمة وجاهد في الله حق جهاده حتى أتاه اليقين. فصلاة وسلاما على عبدك ونبيك محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى: بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم: والذين تبوأوا الدار والإيمان من قبلهم يحبون من هاجر إليهم ولا يجدون في صدورهم حاجة مما أوتوا ويؤثرون على أنفسهم ولو كان بهم خصاصة ومن يوق شح نفسه فأولئك هم المفلحون. وعن أبي موسى الأشعري عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: المؤمن للمؤمن كالبنيان يشد بعضه بعضا ثم شبك بين أصابعه أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. أما بعد, all praise to Allah, all praise to Allah, the one, the only, the one who should be worshipped. I bear witness that He is the creator of this universe and He is the one who should be worshipped. I bear witness that Muhammad alayhi salatu wassalam is His messenger. True mercy sent to us. If you follow His path, inshallah will be in Jannah. أما بعد, subhanallah, when we look around us, Allah created all of us in the same time. And you ask yourself, I ask myself, if I was in the Sahaba era, I would be a Sahabi. Or if I was from the Khalifa Harun Rashid, or. But really, Allah chose you in this era to come in this place, to be with us here in Oakville. In Oakville, most of us here are coming from anywhere, everywhere in the world. Everywhere. Which is really why Allah chose us all to come in the same place. For a reason. Definitely it has to be a reason. Not only that, not only Oakville, there are 3 mosques in Oakville. Or 4 now. And this is Oakville. How about others and others and others? Why we are here? Why we are sitting with each other? What should we do? What's our rights on each other? And what will we be worrying some about the people outside our place? All of that, inshallah, will be the part of the khutbah. First, we have to know that we are here, all of us, to support each other. The Prophet ﷺ, when he moved to Medina, the first thing he did is what? Build a mosque. First thing. Why? It's important to come to the mosque, to know each other, to support each other. Sayyidina Abu Bakr is here, Sayyidina Umar is here. Sayyidina Uthman is there, Sayyidina Ali is beside him. All of them beside each other, supporting each other. Then, the main thing that you have to know, that we are supporting each other, working with each other, not against each other, with each other, even if we disagree. I always give this example, and everyone really, who is the best of our ummah after the Prophet ﷺ? Sayyidina Abu Bakr and Sayyidina Umar. The best. And the best are always disagreeing with each other. Sayyidina Abu Bakr and Sayyidina Umar. Always the Prophet asks something, Sayyidina Abu Bakr takes one way and Sayyidina Umar takes another way. And Badr, what should you do? We should let them free, we should kill them. Sayyidina Abu Bakr, Sayyidina Umar, let's hold them. Let's always. Sayyidina Umar is the harsh and Sayyidina Abu Bakr is the lenient. But they love each other. Then really, number one, we need to love each other. To see the cause is, like they saw it. The cause is what? Is go to Jannah. This is the main cause. We want to go to Jannah. Even if I disagree with you, I want to go to Jannah. Maybe your way, I'm going this way, and you're going this way, and both of us are right. But we have to support each other. Two, we have to accept each other. Accept our differences. Look, when Sayyidina Abu Bakr led the ummah, and he told Sayyidina Umar and everyone, we'll fight. And Sayyidina Umar looked at him and said, oh Abu Bakr, our Prophet said, if you want to come to Islam, is La ilaha illallah. And you're fighting the people who stopped zakah. How dare you? And Sayyidina Abu Bakr looked at him and said, Wallahi, I will fight anyone who differentiates between prayer and zakah. And looked at Umar. Imagine Abu Bakr, the nice, the lenient, the crying person, took Umar from his clothes and he told him, أَجَبَّارٌ فِي الْجَاهِلِيَّةِ خَوَّارٌ فِي الْإِسْلَامِ يَا Umar. Oh, you are a tyrant when you are a kafir, and now you are lenient? No. We have to. And Sayyidina Umar said, I saw the haqq. Look at this statement, wallahi. It's profound. It's very good. Very nice. Profound. رأيت الحق في أبي بكر فاقتنعت. I saw the right with Abu Bakr. Then the second lesson we need to learn with each other. If we see the right with my opponent, accept it. Don't let your arrogance take over. How many times you see the right with my opponent and no, I will not take it? It's him. The right has to be my opinion. No. The right can be his opinion. That's why Imam Shafi'i radiallahu anhu said that I'm hoping the right with my opponent because I can control my heart to go with the right. He knows himself. How many times we debate with our brothers, with our sisters, especially with money. Money comes in, cuts everyone. I want to take your money. I saw many. Anyway, it's not our khutbah today. 3, let's support each other. I told you support each other in dunya, support each other in deen. How? I don't see my brother coming to the mosque. And you're his brother. Are you claiming you're his brother? Come to the mosque. Come with each other. Let's build a mosque with each other. And lastly, have tranquility, when you bring your son with you. I remember when I brought my son here, I came almost 26 years old. My son was almost 4 or 5 years ago. And my son was like 5 years. He's playing, moving around. And everyone was jumping up and down. And don't bring your son, let him go at home. I told him at that time, and I'm still saying until today, he's better be here trying to adjust him, better than staying at home. Someone else is taking care of him. The TV, the media, the bad people, many people outside. But here, yeah, he's distracting us a little bit. Make a deal with your son or your daughter. Bring them in. Imagine you bring your daughter in and put on the hijab and take a picture. Oh, beautiful, 5 years old. Nice, come, let's pray. She doesn't know how to pray. It's okay. And she stands beside you. Some of them, even young girls, 5 years, stands in the men, and the men start jumping up and down. Women are here. Come on, she's 5 years. Calm down. She's 5 years old. She cannot go back in the women's section. Let her stand beside her father. And usually when this happens, I put her to the side so that she's the last. But I believe I can stand beside her. Once I was praying beside a young girl, and she was jumping on her father, up and down, and kicking me. And the father, after I'm done, he said, I'm sorry. I said, no, I enjoyed it. Thank you for bringing her. Because really, if you see her, your daughter, it's different. This is my daughter. The idea of we are brothers. If you have this idea in your head, wallahi, our life will be different. Then, what's our rights on each other? The first right is saying salam, right? When I see you, assalamu alaikum. Khalas? Assalamu alaikum. Simple. And not like hi in English. Or مساك الله بالخير in Arabic or whatever your language will have. If you say مساك الله بالخير or صباحك الله بالخير, what do you expect to get? صباح الخير, good morning. What you're trying to get. But the Prophet said, if you say salamu alaikum, you take 10 hasanat. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, 20 hasanat. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, 30 hasanat. Simple. Instead of saying good morning, assalamu alaikum, 10 hasanat. Better, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, for 30 hasanat. And the good thing, what you have to respond, you're asking me to respond with another 30. Right? And you heard it. The hadith didn't say if I heard it, what's my reward? But I believe I heard it too. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I heard the same statement. Shouldn't I take something back, hasanat? Inshallah, we'll see in Jannah, inshallah. But the hadith said, no, didn't say that. Okay? Then, assalamu alaikum is simple. Afshu salama bainakum. 2, if your brother asked you to come in, come, talk to him. 3, give him advice. 4, if he's sick, check on him. And 5, if he dies, go and walk behind him. This is the rights. Now, I talked about the rights of the people here in Oakville, in my place. How about others? Other mosques inside our region. If you know there is a problem happening or anything happening, go and support other mosques, other people. Then the question comes, how about outside? What should you do? Is inshallah, I will say it in the second part of the khutbah. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لكم فاستغفروا يا فوز المستغفرين. اللهم اشف مرضانا وموتانا فيك رجاء يا كريم. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. أما بعد, subhanallah, like I said, you have to worry about everyone. If you have a family back home, and every one of us has a family back home poor, he cannot afford it, you have to check on him. Medicine, try to send something there if you can afford it. Send some medicine there, to your family. Now, definitely, I was waiting for the mosque to be a little bit full so that I can talk about the next part of the khutbah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, سبحان الذي أسرى بعبده ليلا من المسجد الحرام إلى المسجد الأقصى الذي باركنا حوله لنريه من آياتنا إنه هو السميع البصير. سبحانه وتعالى. طيب. Everyone knows what's happening or following what's happening back in Palestine. I just met someone now. His family, 32 of them died yesterday. One family, gone. And so on. And I was talking about some of the people here without names, and he said, they are killing people, and they are dying, and they are. And I always, when you hear that, you feel bad. You're gonna cry. You feel, I'm hopeless. I cannot do much here. What can I do? No, you can do a lot. First, let's see what can you do. What can you do? Yeah, you can do. Yeah, they are dying there. First of all, we believe that they are murderers, inshallah, in the sake of Allah. 100%, inshallah. And I was talking to a brother here. From our eyes, they are murderers. Between them and Allah, it's between them and Allah. I'm not there to decide who is going to Jannah. Don't take anyone to Jannah or hellfire. It's not your job. That's one. Two, remember that I was hearing one of the shuyukh saying, make dua. He said, don't make dua to them. They don't need your dua. They need to do action. I'll take his word and say, no, make dua to them. Extra dua. With action. Not only dua, action with it. What can you do? At least tell your kids what's happening. You heard about here in Canada, the fly who just rose the Palestinian flag, he was kicked out of his job. Just like that. In Canada. And definitely in the US. And in France, if just support 3 years to 5 years of jail time. What? Liberty. Rights. All these idols are going down. Simple thing happening. If this is the winning part, we are winning. But they don't know. We are winning. Because really, they're idols, they're feminists, they're people who are trying their best to show us that we are nice. Really? You are nice? Okay, what happened if I say my opinion? Even people who are with them, if they say the opinion, they're out. Out! So many people left their jobs because of that. But really, I need to know, to tell our youth, what is Palestine? And why it's important for us. Where is Palestine? First of all, you have to know that Palestine, this name itself, was there because of the istihmar. I say istihmar because really it is istihmar. Because they are telling us, no, it's Palestine. No, it was Sham before. Sham was 4 countries, they split it. Syria, Jordan, Palestine, and Lebanon. 4 countries, split. Egypt was Egypt and Sudan, split. And now split. And now soon, I see it coming, split. And so on. And say, it's our rights. Weird really, if you look at it, it's really weird. Now, this is Palestine. But really what's important for us is Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa. Why Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa? Tell your youth why it's important. Why Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa is important. Why? First, like I said in the ayah, the Prophet went from Mecca to Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa. It's in our religion. Not only our religion, it's Quran. It's Quran. If you reject it, you're out of Islam. If you don't believe that the Prophet went there, out of Islam. The Quran said, سبحان الذي أسرى بعبده ليلا من المسجد الحرام to المسجد الأقصى. If you reject that, you're out. Because this is clear Quran. Clear. No side work. I think it is. It is not there. One of the shuyukh said, Masjid al-Aqsa was in Taif. And one of them, people told them, there was no mosques at that time. What are you talking about? They are trying to deviate. Masjid al-Aqsa is in this place. And the Prophet led the prayer there. How? We don't know. He was there and Sayyidina Jibreel told him to lead. Let's lead the prayer. Then really it's very important to know he's there. This is the place that most of the prophets we know were from there. Like who? Ibrahim, Ishaq, Yaqub, Yusuf, Lut, Dawood, Sulaiman, Zakaria, Yahya, Isa. All of them went there. And because of the Isra, many people, others we don't know, went there. And we believe in all the prophets. Praying in the Masjid al-Haram is 100,000. There is a hadith saying praying in the Masjid al-Haram is equal to 100,000 outside of it. And in Medina it's 1,000. And in Masjid al-Aqsa 500. Then really it's important. 4, the Prophet when he started praying, he was praying towards al-Masjid al-Aqsa. In the beginning, he was praying towards al-Masjid al-Aqsa, how glorified it is in our religion. You have to know that. Your youth, we have to know that. Before Mecca, we were praying towards al-Masjid al-Aqsa. And then Allah changed that to make it al-Mecca. We have to know when it's opened, al-Futuhat. When they opened the cities, they opened Egypt. They opened all the Arab Peninsula, Libya, Sham. Sayyidina Umar didn't move to any of these cities. None. 0. Except when they opened Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa. The only place Sayyidina Umar left Medina towards the city is Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa to take the keys. And until today, it's known that the covenant of Sayyidina Umar, Al-Mu'ahada Al-Umariyya, it's there. They have the rights, no one can come and share them. It's beautiful. You have to go and search it. You have to go and search it. I don't have time now to talk about it. This is very important. Then, the homework of today. I have 5 minutes. Good. The homework of today. What should we do? 1, teach our kids what's Palestine. And you have to know that we are weak. It's okay. It's okay to be weak, by the way. It's not hard. We are weak. We couldn't save Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa. Hopefully you can do something about it. I'm hoping you can do something about it. Deal with it. Take care. Take a lead. 2, try to teach our kids the glory of Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa. Why is glory? Like I said, and more. There's more. I don't have time to tell what's beauty of Masjid Al-Aqsa and what happened there and what Sayyidina Umar did. And when he went, by the way, when he went to pray in Knesset al-Qiyamah, he didn't pray there. He went outside. Because he said that if I pray there, the Muslims will come and say, we want to pray here. He went outside and prayed. And there's Masjid Umar there. Because he knew. Look at his focus. He is, subhanallah. Let's learn more. Let's talk to our neighbors without aggression, without anger. Tell them, what's the problem? Now, if you can't tell your neighbors nicely, do it. If you have a temper problem, leave it. Don't tell it. Very important. But at least tell your kids. 4, and I believe the most important, extra dua. Extra dua to them. From our side at least. From our side. There are places, parts of the world, they even cannot make dua towards them. At least we can make some dua to them. To support them. 5, and lastly, there are so many organizations from here and from every part of the world. They can deal with that problem. One of them is Hands for Free. Try to contact them. Try to send some money. Try to help support. At least the people who fled the Palestine place, they have some food. They don't. And lastly but not least, talk and talk and talk. Don't be afraid to talk. I know the aggression is too high on us. I know that part. But we have to do our job. At least, like, why? Because نُعْذِرُ إِلَى اللَّهِ. We do our part. Oh Allah, this is what I can do. And Allah knows what can every one of us do. Do all your part. I did this. Boycott whatever companies you can boycott. Boycott it. Stop drinking your coffee from this place. Stop. It's not that big deal. Coffee is $1.50 or $2. It will not hurt, but this is my part. I'll do that part. I'll drink coffee from home today. Throw tea from outside. I'll not eat in this place anymore. I'll try to find the people who are supporting them and try to stop. This is my part. This is our part. And trust me, if everyone does his part, our life will be different. اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا اللهم صبر إخواننا في فلسطين اللهم صبر إخواننا في فلسطين اللهم كن معهم يا رب العالمين اللهم اكس عاريهم يا رب العالمين واطعم جائعهم يا رب العالمين واقبلهم في الشهداء اللهم اقبلهم في الشهداء وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين وقوموا إلى صلاتكم رحمكم الله وأقم الصلاة. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله.
الله أكبر الله أكبر.